Hey, maayong gabi, magandang gabi po. Good morning, world. This is Amy of Team Rivera Digital again saying happy Friday. Finally, it's Friday, guys. And we're on to our another topic when it comes to Believe You Can book by John Mason and some excerpts from John Maxwell. So really hoping that you guys are watching right now, whether you are in the Philippines or any parts of the world, just comment down below. Let us know where you are watching right now. And we hope that you would learn a lot from our sharing today. I have a very special guest, and I will be bringing her with us right now on the live. She will do a quick introduction. She's currently living in Michigan, USA, of course, and she has a beautiful family. And like I said, it would be best if she'd be the one to tell us more about her accomplishment, when did she move to the US, and all those things. So without further ado, let's welcome my sister, who I just met online like a few minutes ago, Sis Marichu.
Oh, hello, good morning. It's good morning here in my side of the world. Coming live to you from Michigan, USA. Good morning, good afternoon, good noon, whichever part of the world you are coming, listening to us or tuning in. So I'm gonna introduce myself, a little bit about my background. So my name is Mary Chu. I live in Michigan for over 20 years now, and I'm married with only one son. Yes, and then also I've been here, like I said, for over 20 years, and I've been in this business for I would say 15 months now, and I also a healthcare worker and a caregiver. And when I started this business, I was working three caregiving jobs. And after 15 months, I was able to quit my two other caregiving jobs. So it's amazing, amazing. So that's all about me.
Thank you so much, sis. And I have here shout out to Tread Hunter from Cebu, and of course my ex boyfriend, who's now my husband. Hi, thanks for the support. Love, love. And yeah, so thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, Marichu. Really looking forward to knowing you more. And yeah, anyway, we will be talking later about how we met and where we met, something like that. So for today, let's focus first on our topic. As you can see, it's down the screen, guys. It says, you can, you can succeed best and quickest by helping others succeed. But like in any of my Friday Go Live challenge, we always start the live by prayer and starting the live with a bold declaration. So let's claim for a blessed life. Join me together. We declare that we'll have a super blessed life. We claim a life of amazing abundance, and for the rest of our lives, we shall receive more love, we shall give more love, we shall experience more joy, greater generosity, dreams fulfilled, financial increase, open doors, new opportunities, divine connection, supernatural appointments, great miracles, answered prayer, and exponential growth. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you, guys. And thank you again, Marichu, for accepting my invitation to you, even though I think I just invited you last Monday, or was it Tuesday? So thank
Yes,
you so much.
thank you for having me.
Yeah, God bless you. And this topic is really like fit because you're here to help others, right? You've
Yes.
accepted the challenge so that you can be my guest. So ang ganda po ng feeling na yun. Wait, so let me just start this sharing. So Marichi would also know what the topic is all about. So in the book, there's a story here wherein a few years ago, at Special Olympics in Seattle, there were 9 disabled contestants, all physically and mentally challenged, and then they were at the starting line for the 100-yard dash. So at the gun, they all took off. Of course, it was not exactly a dash kasi nga, di ba? They're physically, mentally challenged, but with the relish of finishing the race at a given time. However, all of them, except for one boy, stumbled down on the asphalt, stumbled over and over, and he started to cry. Now, upon this, and what they did was so nice. They all turned around and went back to get the little boy. And one of them, a girl who had a Down syndrome, actually bent and kissed him and said, "This will make you better." While the rest of them, the nine of them, linked arms and they walked together the finish line. So upon seeing this, all the people in the stadium stood up cheering, and this went on for 10 minutes. So what does this mean? Uh,
Wow.
life can be, di ba? Ang ano no, first time ko nga ito nabasa,
That's an
talagang
amazing
naiyak ako.
story.
Yeah, naiyak ako when I first read it because
Mhm.
life can be unthinkably cruel and lonely if you try to do it by yourself. But
Right.
if some people are there for you, life is like a lot like tennis. So those who don't serve will end up losing. So again, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Once more, there are so many things in life that the measure of life is really not in its duration, but on its donation. So anyone can be great because everyone served. And that's really more parang fulfilling siya. So
Oh,
never forget to be truthful and at the same time be kind. Kasi, di ba, a self-centered person will have a totally empty life. However, sometimes din naman, when you have an empty life kasi, there's room for God, right? There's space for God. So if you are satisfied with a lot or with your lot in life, build a service station. A good way to forget about your troubles is by helping others with theirs. Di ba?
yes.
Parang, di ba kung may problema
Yes.
tayo and then we focus ourselves on our problem, lalo lang tayong nasistress. But instead of focusing on our problem, we see somebody who needs our help and we help them. We totally forget a problem and at the same time, parang gumagaan yung feeling mo
Yung feeling
kasi
mo,
you
yes.
are able to help. And shout out din sa ating kapatid. Hi, Joanna Joy, Manzano Luis. Yeah, shout out po kayo ha. So, saan kayo nanonood right now? Exactly saang province, saang state, saang country, that would be great. Thank you so much guys for watching. And as noted then, serving other is never entirely selfish naman because remember, for the giver, it never fails na parang nourish yung soul natin. And at the same time, 'di ba, yung when we are kind, parang lalo tayong nabe-bless, 'di ba? Sabi nga,
Mm.
the more you give, the more you shall receive. But if ikaw naman yung type na hindi ka kind, you are always cruel to people, what happens is somehow parang bumabalik sa iyo in a karma, 'di ba? In a karma way.
Yes.
So, self-interest is a fire that consume others and then self. Yan. So, 10% of our unhappiness is based on being parang pagka-selfish natin. So, think instead in terms of what someone else needs. So, it is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest way would be by helping others. Ayan. Yung nasa comment natin ngayon yan. Especially si Laika. She's a friend of mine that I got to meet lang on TikTok. And then what I like about her is she's so helpful. And dahil nga she's been helping a lot of people, somehow God is blessing her. God bless you, Pusi. God bless you. So parang ano po talaga, parang nagdo-domino effect yung anong ginagawa niya natin sa ating kapwa, parang nare-reap natin. So we reap what we sow. And true servant of God, those yung mga nagtutulong talaga sa iba, somehow they are parang showered with a lot of blessings. So abundantly blessed. And the true purpose of a leader is to help others to get to where they are. God bless you. Yan, nakikinig ako sa nagsisneeze. So, ayan po. So, we increase whatever we praise. And the deepest human need in the human nature is the need to be appreciated and loved. So, ang sa book talaga, it's more on just making sure that parang we should always focus on helping others. Kasi
Mhm.
pag nagiging self-centered tayo, if we're just focusing on yung problems natin, paano tayo aangat, mas mahirap, mas matagal. But if we're helping each other, like yung sa story, di ba? Yung may nadapa na little boy, and then nagtutulungan yung silang lahat, 9 of them, mas madali silang napunta sa finish line. And they were all
Yes.
happy. Kasi di ba sama-sama silang parang naging successful. So feelings in the world are more, bless you, are more powerful than a positive
Sorry
story. Of
about
course,
that.
it's okay. It could be a smile, a word of optimism and hope, and something like di ba nakakagaan din ng puso at saka parang
Mhm.
nagaganahan ka din if somebody would tell you, you can do it, kaya mo yan, Marichu, kaya mo yan, Anne, kaya mo
Yes.
yan, na, di ba?
Yes.
Rather than someone,
Parating.
ay, hindi mo kaya yan, ay, parang mahirap yan, talaga, gagawin mo yan, ay, hindi mo mararating yan, di ba? Parang nakaka-dishearten siya. But if people are, or even isang tao lang, even
Mhm.
isang tao lang magpo-push sa'yo na kaya mo yan, talagang parang lalo kang motivate. So look
Yes.
for ways to help others by praising them. So from now on, moving forward, let's change the definition of success or being successful by making sure that we include serving others. So yun po yung topic for today talaga.
Mhm.
So I hope
Mhm.
that was helpful for those who are watching right now. And with that, says yun,
Amazing book. Maybe I would read that book.
yeah, it is. It is really.
Yes.
It's really about positive affirmation and the power of positive
Mhm.
attitude. So if you feel
Yes.
down, may mga topics siya that could really like basic siya pero nakakalimutan kasi natin, di ba? We
Oo,
make our
napakaganda
life
talaga. It's
complicated.
really nakaka-boost ng, of course, ng mindset natin and
Mm-mm.
for everyday
Yes. And with
kaganapan.
that, may ano ka ba? Like, I'm sure you have a lot of stories that you can relate to sa topic natin na you can succeed best and the quickest way by helping others. Do you have anything that you would like to share, be
Well,
it your current
yeah.
status before?
Well, I can always, go back before I started this business, no? So before I started this business, I was working three caregiving jobs. Of course, I'm a healthcare worker and a caregiver. Um, when you are a caregiver, you're helping people also. Well, this is like sick people that you're working, that you're helping. I work at the hospital, so of course, helping them, comfort them when you're not, when their family are not there. You are the person who is, trying to tell them it's gonna be okay, right? Well, if you converted that into this business now, I'm still helping, right? But in a different way now. What I'm trying to say here is that if you are out there and like I was burned out as a caregiver because with three caregiving jobs, how could you do it, right? I come home, I don't have time with my family. I'm so exhausted. So that's how I started this business. So now doing this business, like I said earlier, I was able to quit my two other job. I'm doing this now at home, and the main purpose of this is to help others, like me, like for somebody out there that are like maybe perhaps you are so tired of juggling, I don't know, multiple jobs. Maybe something that you wanna change your way of doing that. Maybe you are tired of doing that. Try something else. It could be anything. You know. So yes.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly, sis. Look. So kasi, di ba, like, if we focus too much on ourselves, parang yun nga, I mean, it would somehow probably improve our condition, but medyo matagal siya. Kasi nga, iba talaga if you do something that's entirely not just about you. Yun nga, yung helping others, serving others, mas napapadali yata yung abundance and blessing sa'yo kaysa talagang, ay, akin lang to or ito lang, talagang susuluhin ko to. But somehow, if you're sharing yourself, you're sharing your skills, you're sharing the gifts that God gave you, mas bigla ka lang maa-amaze kasi 'di ba yung mga nasa listahan mo, mga things na you were hoping to happen, things that you wanted for yourself, for your family, talagang nagma-manifest. Do you believe in manifestation?
Yes.
Yeah, 'di ba nangyayari 'yan, and sometimes maganda yung when we write them down or we create a vision board of what we want to achieve for ourselves, for our family, and yun nakakakilabot siya 'di ba, manindog imong balahibo na, hala,
Tama.
yun nga 'di ba, like I didn't even realize that I wrote this like a year ago and suddenly it happened. And so it's such amazing feeling when you didn't even think about it and you were just focusing on helping others, serving others, and then suddenly you see like, oh wow, I was able to achieve my one of my dreams, one of my goals in life. And because
Yes.
I was focused on just helping others. So I guess somehow this relates to our digital business, because our digital business is a global company, or rather a global community wherein we're helping each and everyone, um, regardless of the race, color, religion. You know, even some of us don't even speak good English. Some of us
Yes.
even, I know there was a mastermind I attended wherein
Mm.
this particular lady didn't even know how to write or read,
Yeah.
but she was so motivated. I forgot her name, but she was so motivated to prove people that they were wrong, that
Yeah.
that she can succeed in a business, and she learned to write, and she learned to speak English, because I think ano siya eh, nag-asawa yung typical, yung 'di ba minsan tayo parang inaano tayo, dina-down tayo ng mga dayuhan kasi
Ah.
sinasabi nila na most of us, yung mga Pilipina, pumupunta ng
Mm.
labas para maka-green card,
Mm.
mag-asawa ng mga puti, gano'n. And sometimes yun nga nakaka-degrade, but yun siya, na-belong siya sa mga yung sa grupo, like I think she lived from a squatter,
Mm.
tapos pumunta siya ng US dahil nag-asawa para nga umangat sa buhay yung pamilya na. And then
Mm.
people in her community sa US pa ha, mga Pinoy pa, yun pa yung mga medyo crab mentality na sinasabi siya, "Ay nakapunta ka lang dito, ganyan-ganyan, wala ka namang
Mm.
pinag-aralan, hindi ka nga marunong magsulat, hindi ka nga marunong magbasa," parang gano'n. And that motivated her to really do the best that she can. And she started by, nag-umpisa talaga siya na
Mm.
magsulat, magbasa kasi sa ating business,
Oo, ang dami
although
sa ating community na
'di ba?
talagang ano, but oftentimes, this is what I heard from my
Mhm,
viewers, no, na,
mm.
"Oh, paano ba yan? Hindi kami marunong pa kayo, pa English-English kayo diyan, no?"
Correct, correct,
Pero
oo.
ito parati ang sinasabi ko sa kanila na global tayo. So for
Mm,
example, ikaw nga ngayon sa Pilipinas ka, no?
yeah,
So pwede natin gamitin yung sariling wika natin. Kasi
mm.
nga itong business na to is really designed for all walks of life. So yan, parati silang, para bang natatakot parati na, oh, we would like to join in, pero pwede ba kami dyan? Hindi kami masyadong nag-English. Pero yung sinasabi ko naman parati na, no, we can use our own wika. Yan.
Yes, tama. And like we can speak, 'di ba? Kahit magbisaya ka, pwede din. Kasi sa
Oo.
most of the OFW, 'di ba, nagbibisaya or whatever, like Ilocano,
Mm.
'yun. Ilonggo, ano pa ba, mga Magwaray or speak in
Mm.
Tagalog, 'di ba? Kasi nga global siya, and
Oo.
sometimes mas nakaka-connect ka when you use your own native language. And then
Yes.
malalaman na, ay hala, nandito pala siya sa Canada, like you, nasa US ka, nasa Michigan. So I'm sure most of the people that you connect to are OFW na nasa USA, right? Or maybe sa Canada, yan, sa ibang-ibang parts ng
Yes.
globe. We can totally like relate to each other because our main purpose is really to pay forward. Kasi we found a
Mm.
business wherein para nakikita natin na this could be a retirement, di ba? A retirement plan, na something that you
Yes.
could even pass it on, like a legacy to our loved ones,
To our
like our
family,
son,
yes.
our daughters. And ang kagandahan pa is tax write-off. So, masasabi mo talagang
Yes.
legit siya because we have to register para talaga magbayad ng buwis. Ayan. And
Tama.
ano din siya, foolproof. You don't need to be tech savvy. Of course, kailangan mo talaga mag-learn magbasa, magsulat,
Oo.
but everything is made or tailored for you na, ayan, even when you're sleeping 24/7, nagwo-work siya. Even you're sleeping, you could continue your business. There's no inventory, but we have great products, which by the way, also promotes parang a better world for everyone. Okay. And then, ayan, and then wala tayong inventory, hindi ka kailangan mag-recruit, hindi ka kailangan talaga magbenta, and it's through technology. Kasi sayang naman, we're here, nasa social media tayo, and we're not even earning. Yung iba nga, di
Right.
ba, kahit anong ginagawa, ano na sila, nagba-vlogger. Di ba, kumakain ng apoy, mga gano'n,
O
kumakain
kung
ng
ano-ano na
bilog,
lang. Yes.
and, yeah, and they're earning like cents.
Yeah, yeah.
Diba?
Why not? After all,
Mm.
you're paying your own internet connection. You're paying your cell phone. At saka scroll ka ng scroll. Wala kang, might as well earn, right?
Yes,
Everything
tama
is
po.
digital nowadays anyway, right?
Oo. So, 'di ba might as well make the most of it. Kaysa naman mag-scroll ka tapos wala ka namang napapala. And
Oh,
then it's also good because you're learning at the same time and you're trying to go out of your comfort zone. Kasi nga, 'di ba? Dati mahiyain ka. Kahit ako hindi ako kumakanta dati except sa school nung bata pa ako. But ngayon, because of social media and you want to really like parang spread positivity, you want to capture the audience kahit na ano ginagawa natin. So why not make the most out of it and
right.
make it in a positive way, like touching lives, making people feel that they're valuable, they're being valued, mga ganun po. So it's really nice to be able to do something like that. And this is through the business that I found. Nasabi ko talaga na, yeah, wala nga ding contest, 'di ba? Walang competition. So you could progress at your own pace.
At your own
And what I
pace.
simply love about the business is global siya. Like I could
Oh,
tap to any of my business partners worldwide, and ikaw nga isa doon. Na-tap kita when I was looking for somebody na i-guess ko. Oy, ayan. So I just got to know Marichu po because of this digital business. And hindi po talaga kami magkakilala. And we just got to know each other. And then she's also from Davao. So ayan, so I'm really thankful for this business. And we can help
isa
each
rin
other.
na napakaganda dito, ma-add ko lang um,
Mm-mm,
napaka-flexible niya.
mm-mm,
Like me, I'm still working my regular job. Like you said
mm-mm,
earlier, you can always do this on your own time. There is
mm-mm,
no like deadlines na gagawin ko na today. You know, I like me, I always on my day off, I do it on my day off, and oftentimes I was asked, how much time do you put in this business? Well, it's up to you, right?
mm-mm.
On my day off, I do maybe a couple hours here, hour here, so it's really it's up to you, but at the same time you have to be motivated as well, because after all this would be your business. You are the CEO of this business, so how you motivate yourself, and everything goes with it.
Yes, entirely true. And kung meron po sa inyo na parang interesado malaman ano yung pinag-uusapan namin ngayon, you can just simply visit to our website, dyan po sa baba, sa akin. And then si Sis Marichu, I'm sure she's sharing it sa kanyang page and then sa kanyang YouTube na din. You could also reach out to us, mag-comment lang po, like how, or PM us if nahihiya kayo, and we would send you a parang quick overview of what the business is all about, and you can see for yourself if this is something na swak sa inyo. Kasi although it's really like grabe yung ano niya, like parang basta ang blessing and saka benefits, but this, I have to do a disclaimer, it's not for all. Kasi, di ba, hindi siya para sa lahat. But if you're really patient enough and at the same time you want a better life for your family, and ayaw nyo na parang, di ba, like, yeah, malaki yung sahod nyo, but wala naman kayong time sa pamilya nyo. So, di ba, you don't see your kids growing up, or naglalayo kayo ng asawa mo dahil super busy kayong dalawa, this would be a great side hustle. And eventually, from side hustle, pwede siyang maging full-time na ano mo na siya, parang business mo. Kasi nga, you don't need to like work from, like 9 hours, 8 hours. It runs in the background and you would have more time for your family. Kahit na, sabi nga ni Sis Marichu, maglaan ka lang kahit ng 2 hours a day, and then the rest, you spend time with your family, talagang magwo-work siya. Eventually, you will get there, and you would see the earning and the potential of this business. But in any given business, of course, we should know that meron talagang kapital. Imposible naman na walang kapital in any business kasi kung
Mhm.
walang kapital, that means medyo scam na yan. Or another would
Oo.
be yung tinatawag nila na monkey business. Ayan po, nagbebenta kayo ng monkey, unggoy. Ayan.
Oo.
So anyway, we have about 4 minutes. Anything that you want to share, Sis Marichu, before we end the live? And thank you ha.
Well,
Thank you talaga sa pag-accept.
mhm. Okay, so well, doon sa mga nag-aalanganin dyan, na of course siguro nakikita naman nila tayo parati dito. Tapos curious lang sila, at of course, I want you to be hesitated, right? And we are here for you, to help you, to walk you through the process. At saka meron din kaming webinar, ewan ko dyan sa Pilipinas, but dito sa US, sa Michigan, ang free webinar namin every Tuesdays and Thursdays. So free yun. Paano nyo yun makita? Punta lang po kayo sa website namin, or if you want, the fastest way you can do, you can reach out to me or to you, kasi I'm very personal. I like, if they want to like to check it out, they can actually message me on Messenger or comment below, so then I can guide them through.
Yeah, so ayan po, thank you so much. And again, yung topic natin for today, it's best when we're helping others because it would be the quickest way to be successful in life. Kasi nga, we're more focused on helping others than just simply helping ourselves. Parang nagdo-domino effect siya and nagmo-multiply yung abundance mo without you knowing it because you're doing it from the heart. You're really helping somebody else rather than yourself. Yun nga, di ba sabi kanina sa book, na if you feel that your life is empty, that's the time then wherein God can speak to you and you can speak to God. And then eventually you create a serving station in your life wherein yun, tutulungan mo yung mga kakilala mo, you help others, even those strangers that you think need need some help, need some alalay, you can do that. And without you knowing it, yun, parang mahihit mo lahat yung goals mo, ma-achieve mo lahat ng goals mo simply by helping others. And with that, yan po, thank you so much for watching our live. Sa mga sumusuporta na ating mga kabatid, thank you so much, Red Hunter, JR, Joanna, Sis Erna, at sa lahat po na hindi ko man nakakita ngayon and sa YouTube channel ko din. Thank you so much sa inyo pong lahat. And again, Sis Marichu, God bless you. I hope that
Thank
you
you.
have a great Friday and advance happy weekend na.
Yes, I
Ayan, thank you
know.
po sa inyong lahat, guys. God bless each and every one of you. And again, see you on our next Go Live Challenge next Friday. And we would have another topic for that. And hopefully, another guest from another part of the world, be it Canada, USA, or Australia, or kahit sa Pilipinas. We do have some friends we could invite. And maybe yan, sa mga nagko-comment, pwede nating imbitahin. I could invite Sis Erna. Baka naman. Invite tayo ng singer or a different, para maiba. So anyway, thank you so much guys for watching the live, and sa mga manonood ng ating replay, thank you so much po sa inyo. God bless each and everyone. Happy Friday, guys, and enjoy, have fun, have a relaxing weekend. Again,
Have a
this
good
is Anthony
weekend.
and Sis Marichu saying, God bless you all. Thank you,
Thank you.
guys. Ayan, thank you. Bye.
Bye.